Thank you for buying from Ride the Wind e-bikes. We really appreciate the fact that you've chosen from us. So we want to do this video of kind of like a walk around how to use your Enza. There's a couple of isms to these, okay? So sometimes when you get in to the Enza, it's going to beep at you. So what I want you to do is press the unlock button. Now we've got the plastic on here. So that's your unlock and your lock, okay? And so that's really handy, but if you get in and you haven't unlocked it for a while, just press the unlock. The other reason that this guy might beep at you is if you haven't put your e-brake all the way down. You must put on your e-brake every time you stop. It has an anti-rollback feature in it, which is really cool. So if you're on a bit of an incline, you get out of your Enza, and you forgot to put on your e-brake, it's going to roll back. But unlike the other units, this one is going to do it at a slow pace that you can walk beside it, get in, turn the e-brake on. Amazing. The other part of that is that the Enza will turn itself off if you exceed 34 kilometers an hour. So if you're going down a hill, it has a safety feature where it turns off because your motor is engaged all the time, which is a beautiful thing. That's why you have the anti-rollback, and it also pretty much glides up hills because it's always engaged. So please keep that in mind. If we haven't already told you about that, don't worry, just pull over, turn it on, and carry on your way. So you just have to watch your speed. Okay, so you have your unlock and your lock. You also have a key because, you know, if your battery's gone out with this, you've got a key that you can unlock it. Okay, oh. Unlock. All right. So I'm going to adjust my seat and you have your backrest here that you can adjust. You have a swivel, so let me show you that. So your seat swivels 180 degrees, so you can push this lever down and you're going to swivel this way, okay? And then it locks back into place. I like my seat about here. Okay. My e-brake is already on. I'm going to put my foot on the brake. That's the noise I was telling you about. I'm going to unlock the doors. Great, I'm glad I got that example for you. So you're going to turn it on.
So what does that noise mean?
We're not sure why it happens, but it only happens ever so often if you don't unlock it. Some people never lock or unlock their doors, so it almost resets it. We're on. So I love the dash on this, just saying. You have your speed, and it looks like you have your amp, so that it's almost like an RPM. Now, power windows. We're in D right now, so we can keep rolling. So Jolene did a really blonde thing. I have this charged in the showroom, and I couldn't get it to go because it has a great safety on it that if it's plugged in charging, it won't go. And now you know. All right. I've got my e-brake down. I'm going to put it into drive. I'm going to hit the brake, and it went from P in the dash to D to ready. We're good to go. Wonderful. E-brake goes on. You don't have to turn to neutral, but I'm going to keep it there. Reverse is the same thing. Look at that beautiful rear view camera. Hi, Dasha. Do you see Dasha?
I can see her a little bit.
So it's always going to beep when you're in reverse. I'm always going to put it into, I'm going to put the e-brake on. If you drive with your e-brake slightly on, it's going to beep at you. So just remember that. Okay. Heat. For some reason it says PTC. That is your heat button right there. But I pressed it and nothing happened because you have to turn on your fan. Once you turn on your fan, you either can just keep it on the fan, but you either turn on your AC or you turn on your heat, one or the other. And that's going to, you can turn them both on at the same time. You don't really want to do that. But that's what PTC means. Horn is here. I'm not going to do that. It's very loud. What else can we tell about, walk around. Windshields. We're going to have your windshields. I'm going to show you how to fill that. And then you have your signals, just like a car. You also have your lights. So your high beams, daylight, regular high beams, daylight off. Obviously you want to turn those off. They're not automatic, and your signals are not automatic as well. You have to remember to turn them off. I think that about covers it. Next, we're going to do maintenance, so stay tuned.